2024 was Nijisanji's worst year, and I feel like this year is gonna be Hololive's worst year, bros. Like, unironically. It's like a nuclear strike scene from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. True. Oh my god. And the worst part about this is that it's not like Ame, where it's an affiliate. It's actually just full-blown graduation. I think Ame... Oh shit, it's starting. Okay, let's go.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Gooby.
It's me, Gura, from Hololive English Myth. Thank you for coming tonight. And for being here. It really means a lot to me that you're here right now. I'm not so good with words, but I will do my best. And please forgive me. I am reading off of some notes so that I don't forget anything.
You must have timed it when 4chan
First
went
of
down.
all, I'm really sorry for worrying you.
Aww.
Or upsetting you with this announcement.
Aww. Oh my god. What if 4chan got hacked by Hololive because Gura was about to make her graduation, and the sheer degeneracy that would have come out from that was what they were trying to prevent. Oh my god, chat, we have something here.
This has been a very long time coming. But today, I am here to announce that I will be graduating from Hololive on May 1st, 2025.
Not affiliate.
JST.
Not affiliate. Graduating, bro.
My
She's
reasons
gone.
being disagreements with management and company direction.
Chat, at this point, we can't really know what disagreement with management means at this point, honestly. Like, I cannot tell if disagreement with management happened because of Gura being absent a lot, or that was the cause of why Gura was absent a lot. Like, we've speculated over and over and over again what that phrase means, how it could apply to the talent, but because we have not, like, Cover Corp was really good at covering their PR and, like, management blunders. Like, unlike Nijisanji, where talents just straight up fucking say it, and, like, get away from it scot-free. Unlike Nijisanji, where it's out and about for the world to see, in Hololive, they're very good at covering it up. That's why we can never really truly know. It could be a blanket statement, sure, but still.
I debuted in September of 2020 with 4 other
Thank you, Soccer,
incredibly talented girls who I respect and admire. I had barely any streaming or singing and dancing experience before joining this company. It was incredibly exciting, but also very intense and unexpected to be suddenly surrounded by so many eyes and expectations. I remember there being many days where the stress was so overwhelming that I couldn't eat or keep food down.
Aww. Poor Guba. I don't necessarily think that's a fault from Cover's end, by the way. People react differently to stress. And obviously, when you work for a company, when you have obligations to fulfill, you will be stressed. And like we all know, Gura herself is very, like, let's say she's a very timid person. Like, practically the reason why she mostly streams on membership these days, apparently, is because I think she said that she does not like having too many people and a lot of people watching her. I feel like her being the most popular VTuber in the world, the most well-known, the face of EN VTubing, is not something that she wanted. It's more so a curse to her. Something that she got accidentally rather than something that she actively worked on to achieve. I mean, yeah, obviously she might be happy that she reached it, that she has this very, very like renowned title, this position that she has in the industry, but I feel like she doesn't want it. She can't handle it. Yeah. She will never go back to being 100 Andy. Yeah, maybe that's what she wants to do. I don't know. Maybe she wants to be like somewhat obscure, but not obscure enough that she's not like she's not losing money or she's unable to sustain herself from streaming. But I feel like that's practically a big reason why she's literally suffering from her success. Is it real or clickbait? Real.
Support and patience of my wonderful community helped to lessen that feeling and pushed me to go on to do things that I didn't even know I was capable of.
Aww. I am a
I
victim of
am
my
so
own
lucky
success.
and so thankful for each and every one of you, to the opportunities given to me, and for the almost 5 years we've been able to spend together.
Oh god, she's
I
sobbing.
love singing for you and
Aw.
performing for you on stage or in my bedroom. You helped pull me out of my shell, and I went off from being too scared to sing alone in my shower to singing live in front of hundreds and thousands of people.
Aww.
When I think about how many of you I've been able to connect with, it brings me so much joy.
I feel like people forget that Gura, at her core, isn't this based shit poster slur saying yaki that like people have in their heads. She's not. I think we all know from the people that watch her streams at her core, I think Gura is a very meek girl that has big shark idol dreams. That's why she's taken to this.
It's been an honor and a dream come true to be your shark.
Gura is not Pippa. Exactly. I feel like people has not necessarily making those comparisons where basically Gura is Pippa, but I feel like people, especially a lot of 4chaners and people that like deify Senzawa too much, I feel like they think that Gargura was basically this the Pippa of 2028 or something, 2018 or something. Maybe to a certain extent that's true, but she's at the end of the day she's just a shy, very anxious, meek little girl. Yeah, I can check stocks.
With you, I've been able to achieve what I thought for a very long time would be impossible for a girl like me. To feel a part of something and to belong.
Aww.
I love being an idol
Oh god.
and VTubing and watching all of my senpai, Kawhi, and the entire VTubing community grow into this amazing, colorful, and successful world. I love the banter we've shared over the years. I love your clips and compilations, your cosplays, fan art, every single bit of it.
Aww.
I am so lucky to have been loved in such a way. Those of you that sat and fretted over what to write, poured your hearts out to me in ink, please know that I have all of your letters, and I will seal them and keep them forever until the archaeologists dig them up in 300 years and try and decipher what a gargura was.
Oh, yeah, that is funny, actually.
Thank you for your compassion, your creativity, and your dedication to me. Thank you for waiting for me.
Aww.
Thank you for waiting for me to return when the outside world became too much.
You know, when the outside girl was too much, oh my god, dude. When the outside world was too much, that's probably the saddest thing I've heard here. Like, brother, to a certain extent, chat, I think we all know this. Like, Gura is parasocial to the Kumbuddies, bro. Gura is parasocial to the Kumbuddies, and I think that makes a lot of sense why Gura's content and language had some GFE-ness to it. She needs the Chumbuddies to distress just as much as they need her, it seems like, from what I'm getting at here. Holy crap. It's actually kind of fucking sad, dude. Oh my god.
Let's have as much fun as we can together during these last 2 weeks.
Gura was not GFE. Yeah, she's not GFE, but there's a GFE-ness to her, the way she speaks and the way she makes her content. I mean, she literally calls you your shark girl is here or something like that. She makes these fucking like, you know, there's a little bit. She's not overtly or explicitly doing or making GFE content, but there is an element to it. The investors wanted more of everything. I think it is one of that has the best ROI. I think it is a few things. Oh, thank you, Daisafojin. One person leaving is an oddity. 2 is a coincidence. There is a conspiracy. 4 is a problem. 5 is a real reason. The company went public and they showed the investors what makes the most money from their VTubing works. Yeah, I'd say so. Yes, Metal Gear Flaccid, I do remember.
Please share your kindness and patience with everyone. And while my time here may be coming to an end, I will cherish the memories that we've made together forever.
Yeah.
I have one final project to share with you, and I can't wait for you to see it. I'm feeling really optimistic for the future, and I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone.
She's gonna be back. I'm very optimistic for the future. I feel like that's that's basically her saying I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna make content. Talent produced original music, live concerts that require a lot of practice and dedication to the show, and an increase in streaming game and such are paid advertisements. Yep, probably Difosagene. It makes a lot of sense. Oh my god.
Poor little shark.
I think that's the end of it. Also, the dog outside needs to shut the fuck up. I hate dogs. Well, not really. I love dogs. Holy crap. And let's look at the Cover Corp stock. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. 10%. 10 fucking percent. And it happened literally today. Look. 5 day. Look, bro. Yesterday it was this, right? And then it fell. Oh my god, it actually is the end of an era. And I say, and by end of an era, I think like probably Hololive as a whole. Like, for a long time, Hololive has dominated the streaming culture for a while now in VTubing. And with Gura gone, I don't think that will be true anymore in the English side of the industry. Yes, Hololive will still be the top agency for anybody to want to apply. But I think, at this point, the indie scene will be bigger. It's the end of an era because Hololive just lost literally a cornerstone of their influence. Gura is gone, or rather will be gone. Gura gone, exactly. Hololive wasn't winning by doing nothing. They were losing while lagging on quadruple Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, chat, we've been over this situation multiple times now. We've known for a while that it was a matter of time. It wasn't an if. It was a when. What we didn't know or even expect that it would literally be 2 to 3 weeks after Mume announced her graduation. Like, bro, Hololive, let us breathe, man. Let us breathe. I know you have a graduation queue in there, but god damn it, dude. 2024 was the worst year for Nijisanji, like I said, and now 2025 is probably going to be the worst for Hololive. It's insane, actually. What's next? The industry as a whole and agency culture will completely collapse by 2026? God damn, dude. God damn. I just can't believe it happened too soon, and I feel like that's everyone's problem. That's 100% everyone's problem. Maybe they would be able to tolerate and endure the graduation a lot more if it didn't happen too close to each other. Mume, Shion, Fauna, Gura, and the Onion. You know what the funny thing is? If I remember correctly, Gura's Oshi was actually was actually Shion and Aqua. I don't know where she said that, but for some reason that's in my head. And they're gone. So the Oshis go and now the she goes. It's insane. It was 100% Shion was part of Roshi's though. It's actually doomed, Ian, like not even over. Chat, it's okay to doom post on my platform, right? But make sure to not spread your doom posting on like Hololive members and like on the official places, okay? Like, I feel like that's like not respectful at all, but like you can absolutely doom post in my community. That's valid. Umisi is dead now. I mean, practically fucking 2 people are left in Umisi. It's actually gone. So here's what I think. Will Gargura come back as Senzawa? Maybe. I am leaning towards a yes. But I think she will rebrand herself and change her name. I think it won't be Senzawa, but fucking, I don't know, Fishy McFucker Fishy or something. I don't know. Because Gura, it seems like she isn't graduating in Hololive because she hates the company or something. Sure, she has her issues, but I feel like the management that she has and the ability to be able to do the content that she wants is the real reason why. I mean, I think she mentioned that her shark animation took literally 1 year for the company or something to get uploaded rather. Most likely because of some bureaucratic Japanese bullshit going on. But from her lack of streams, her frequent inactivity that she herself acknowledges, the fact that I saw Vesper sneak into her room in the middle of the night, this was a little more than just inevitable, right? It was gonna happen soon. Her popping off and disappearing also seems to be a pattern in her streaming career. So, you know, I don't know, because if it's, there's a lot of reasons why. I feel like burnout is definitely one of them though. And the management, yeah. But the fact that it took her this long has got to be Cover Corp's doing. I feel like if it was Gura's way, she would have been gone last year or something. Do you think Gura would join V Shoujo? I don't think so. I don't think so. Umisi only has Ina and Marine. True. An octopus, a horny pirate and an octopus is left. Phase Connect is still around and rising up in ranks, and Hell Pipa is getting to 4K. What about that? I think that's valid, but you know, I don't think people are gonna beat. I don't think, in terms of agency influence and culture, I don't think people are gonna beat Hololive anytime soon. But I do think Hololive has lost their dominance now in terms of like the main power player in the industry. I definitely think with the advent of like Salen leaving Nijistanji and making an impact like that and seeing how successful she can be, how much money she was earning, that definitely set the precedent. I feel like people saw that and now people want to do that. Because at the end of the day, once, I feel like, I mentioned this before, being in an agency is a very time-based career. And the reason why I say that is because you have so much incentive to just be in an agency, grow your career in there, and just leave when you're big enough and carry the fan base with you. Like, I feel like that is such a, and agencies are very much like punished for making their talents grow if the talents are not satisfied. That's why it is such a huge task for any VTuber agency to provide something that's intangible to the talents that they cannot get anywhere else, or maybe they would have a trouble finding anywhere else if they don't want their company to leave. Because chat, when you're this big, when your Mume levels of big, when your Gura, Chloe, Ame levels of big, money means nothing to you anymore. Like, okay, maybe part of the reason why you'd want to leave is because the money that you will receive as an indie will be bigger, but I feel like you're wealthy enough. You're well off enough that money won't be even a big factor anymore. It's your satisfaction, your mental health, the environment around you, if you agree with the vision, if you like the direction. These are gonna outweigh money at some point. Yeah, money will be a big factor if you're a small corpo and a small VTuber, but again, as time goes on, your priorities shift. And I feel like that's definitely what's happening to a lot of people now. Once your biggest talent who's presumed to have the most support quit, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, like I said, I feel like Yago must have really thrown a lot of shit to try to keep Gura in, to no avail. And you know what actually, like, started the doom posting? When Gura ambassador removed. When Gura was literally removed from the ambassador list here. She was just gone. And I feel like this was probably years and months coming. Bro, check out Ludwig's latest post. Okay. Not only fan base, but experience and knowledge you learn from being a corpo. Yeah, exactly, Ravenwatch. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate all your super chats. Niji investors relieve no more Gura comeback stream preceding Niji disasters. Yo, true. That's true, Stargy. That is true. That is true. Gura to V Pimper. Imagine though, right? I approach Gura and I say, hey Gura, you want a fucking VTuber agency that will actually support you? Go to V Pimper. Anyway, what did Doug say? Gargura retired. What's the fucking point? Fucking Donald Trump. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's actually kind of fucking funny. They should have her thrown her a couple mil, told her, okay, you're the face of our company, just exist. We pay the bills and therapy. Who's next? I don't think that's a very business thing to do. Like, I know that happens in a lot of other companies behind closed doors, but I don't think Gura would have accepted it. Chat, you don't think Gura has like $5 million right now, or has made $5 million over the course of her 5-year career? Nah, man. Even if she does get 1 million, she's probably thinking, brother, I will get 5 million within 6 months of being an indie. Yeah. When you're tough, when you're faced with very tough situations and decisions like this, chat, you gotta think of pros and cons. What's the pros and cons of staying and leaving? And eventually, I guess, Gura decided that there was too many cons and not enough pros. Yeah. Remember when I made doomposting rumors? No, not rumors. I was speculating, basically, right? That Gura was like probably one of the next people in line to graduate, and it turned out to be true. And a lot of people were trying to counteract that by saying that Gura mentioned that she had plans for 2025, so she must not be graduating. Well, look here, looky here, bros. Looky here. Hometown. Interesting. I wonder if it means something. Wait, I can tell you what it means. It means that Fauna, Mume, and Gura probably visited Gura's place, and they're gonna graduate at the same time or follow each other. It's amazing how accurate that was. Oh my god, all these talents learned a lot. Coco, even graduating like Coco, who takes the mantle from Coco and Gura. Ollie? I don't think there's gonna be anyone that's gonna be able to take on Coco and Gura's mantle. I feel like those are very definitely big shoes to fill. And I don't know if there's anyone who has feet big enough to fill it. If that makes sense. Right? And Vesper was there too, by the way. Oh yeah, true. Vesper was there. I actually saw him climb into like Gura's window when that little trip happened. She must have impregnated all those 3 girls. Actually, you know what? That's probably why. They're probably in different stages of pregnancy right now. This is going to hurt Hololive more than I think people realize. Oh yeah, no, Arizona anime fan, 100%. I feel like people know that though. I feel like people right now are just still coping. Like they haven't like truly absorbed the information yet. But I think people absolutely know this is big and that there will be grand repercussions from this. I think people do. The loss of Gura will literally cost them millions in the long run. If Senzawa comes back, becomes more active, and then for her first is a collab with Dubs, then everything will heal. For Hololive though, it will hurt. Oh yeah, no. I mean, chat, look at Senzawa's Twitter. Literally 6 days ago, like 1 week ago, she twisted a fish meme. Or maybe a shark meme. Brother? I guess we should have seen it. I guess we should have expected it. Literally 1984. Look at her blue sky. Her blue sky? I didn't know she had a blue sky. Yeah, everyone was freaking out. Yeah, no, 100%. Because there were too many like things that were lining up. First, Senzawa tweets this, like a shark meme or a fish meme, and then they see this. And then she had a membership stream like 1 day or 2 days ago. Damn, dude, that is crazy. You think Hololive will need to push more EN generations to help hurt in their numbers? Now they have to. At this point, Hololive actually needs more blood. Just like Nijisanji needs more blood. Oh shit, Dayos Fujin, thank you for the $50. Stages of Hololive Grief.
Thanks for funding my groceries, baby.
Oh god, I forgot I had those notifications on. But thank you, yeah, you are funding my groceries right now, Dayos Fujin, thank you. Stages for Hololive Grief. Seeing the important announcement, tweet, 2, doom scrolling to see everyone else sad, watching the actual announcement and getting down, 4, realizing you may see Senzawa, Nimi, Doki, Henia, and Mint collab. True. Wait, you forgot a step, Dio, Daifo. You forgot a step, and that step is coping the absolute hell out. People really like to cope whenever they see an important announcement stream like this, and like and just they just don't want to believe it. They have all sorts of cope, like, until I hear it, I will not believe it. Fucking, these talents still have schedules or streams around near that time, so maybe that means that it's a good announcement. Bro, shut the fuck up. Just, I know you're sad, but literally any important announcement format with a sad face or a very somber looking face going on is an immediate graduation. I mean, she even has a blue heart thing going on here. Like, please don't cope. Just, I'm sorry, right? Damn. The doom cope. Yeah, the doom cope. GG, Sharky. GG, Sharky, indeed. Thank you for the entertainment queen. Can't see what you get up to next. Oh my god! Wait, Iron Mouse? Are you, oh my god, are you, Iron? Mousy? Mousy? Is this a sign? Mousy has a tendency to not shut the fuck up when there is like huge news announcements going on in VShoujo in the next couple months. No way, dude. No way. I'm literally doing that YouTuber face right now with my head on the head. I wish I was a real streamer so you can see it. Corporate poaching? Yeah. Dude, they're gonna pull a pipa. They pulled a pipa on Gura. Is this true? It would be very funny. I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know, but it would be very, 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 very funny. I don't think Gura would join another corpo. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Think about it this way. Do you think Senzawa, knowing her personality, would join VShoujo? Or would have a comfortable fan base in VShoujo? I'll take you up on that bet, Comfy Box. Oh my god, dude.
My groceries, baby.
Thank you for the 50. I appreciate that. I think what many people miss is that in an awkward way, this does clear for fresh-faced talents to join in the future. Yeah, no, Haru Mokizuki, that's the thing. That's why the concept of new generations and a new face to love is a thing for a lot of let's say idol groups, because in idol groups as well, chat, there have been idol groups and idol company in Japan that has lasted for decades, and the reason why they still stay up is because new people, new faces, new blood keep coming in, and they always find a way to make people that love that particular group love the new group as well, or like have those new people embody the new soul and spirit of Hololive. That's the way to do it, I would like to think. Bro, this particular football team that considered Gura as a lucky charm are gonna start losing now. They're gonna start losing now. See you. I hope you had like a good career. I hope you enjoyed winning once and then never again. Fucking weirdos. Bye. I'm memeing, by the way, but like the fucking sports fans. What a day, huh? 9/11 for pedophiles? Oh my god, we have a tourist over here. Fuck you, dude.